glory, honors, and praises to by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem. I give the apostle for teaching truth time and time again, showing us to be men of the Lord, the water Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakwadash. And all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. I'm the brother Thahawam, and we just started a lesson, just in the spirit. I just watching a couple lessons in Kansas City, and it was going into even like some of the women that are out of their that are not are getting close. Like you can tell that feminism, which was dangerous towards our nation, is getting trampled down. It's getting trampled down. These women's pride is getting it's all getting shown that it's really not worth it. It's causing that it's going to be causing as feminism is going down right now. The women thing, and there's been a lot of judgment. It's been a lot of judgment on women, and so the women that are in their right mind, well, close to on how it's supposed to be, speaking out of it. Like really do it, showing like they had her leg all the way out, and they're using mirrors, all stuff, how they use men or how there's philosophies and all. But they were taught that of a strange woman, a strange philosophy, which is what the serpent taught them. So look at this is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. And this is going to be going into doctrine. It sounded good. It was beautiful. It was going on, but it was sweet onto him. Like, yeah, we can be equal to the man. We can just like we can run this a matriarch. And look what it has. The 70 years of it completely destroyed the society, which is a moral decay that causing no other more rapid than these last 70 years of feminism. As nothing has rapidly declined society that fast. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold of hell. There's just nothing but problems there. So now, these women, they brought it now. They were trained by their mothers and their grandmothers, causing them, how do you just become a demon? That's pretty much what they were doing. Like, oh, don't be trusting a man because they single or they didn't have opportunities because they got that wicked philosophy later in their elder apostle says, elder apostle. So this is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. So Lord put in the spirit on Isaiah to tell him, hear my voice. And why he has it? Because he's like you women, you literally fucked up. That's what it is. You literally fucked up. You don't understand what's about to happen. So many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. All these. Look at how these. Now it used to be frowned upon when a man just beats up a woman. Now it's happening every day. Like they wanted equality, but when that equality, just like when they put the army thing, and were thinking that they were gonna go to war, the draft of women, They all wanted to stay back at home now, doing all this stuff. See, the women are just, so that's why I said careless, because it's just all a facade. It's a little, I'm gonna come back to this. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death a woman whose heart is snares and nets, her hands are her hands are bands, whose please God shall escape her, but the sinner shall be taken from her. And even when Solomon, he had an account that he went among 1,000 men, and he found one that was righteous, but of a woman, he found none. These women, like, it's going to be some righteous sisters, obvious, but most of them are just, they're just trap setters. They're just things to see how to get a meal from a man, how to do all this stuff. They have all these little techniques or these things which they don't understand. This is witchcraft, tricking the mind to do certain things, little tiny. And you see now in an alarming rate, which we're not the Christian church. This is the truth. This is the real truth. And going to witchcraft. And they're probably going to be, they're going to, you know why they always say witches? Because they just sell at it, because these women are wicked. That's why I said more bitter than death, a woman. The wickedness of a woman is nothing. Let me see. Please, it's in this. Let me come back to that, too. Sorry, I'm a little reading. You know how it is. So, I believe it's like 14 or something. Or 17. This is verse 16. 25 verse 16. I have rather dwelt with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with wicked women. Man, you just understand, because it's like they find issues with everything, and they nag you, like they'll nag and just talk and complain, because men just want to be able to just relax in your head, and they just nagging, and you start going crazy. Like, they're tricking your mind. This is because a lion, at least he'll get it over with and eat you, or a dragon. A woman will kill you slowly for 50 years. And then deal with your brother. And they're like, the wickedness of a woman is nothing. I mean, is a little bit. This one. The wickedness of a woman changes her face, darken her countenance, and darken her countenance like a socket. Her husband shall sit among her neighbors, and when he heareth, shall sigh bitterly. Like others, man. You gotta understand how wicked these women can be. Slovakia. Um, I'm gonna just continue reading Slovakia. That's what I haven't been doing. It just freezes. So continuing on this, so, um, so sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let her portions be counted away. Because a woman, she'll be hurt. And how she gets back at you is she'll slowly just deal with all your friends, or she'll tell all your secrets. Like, when you're after you just have a woman's supposed to be a sigh of release, and she'll get you. That's why even if it's set like men in this truth, how elder and apostles, and no pillow time, all that stuff, we handle women as we're supposed to. But I'm talking about a man that doesn't understand the truth. You tell her all your deepest secrets or secrets about others, she'll use that. She'll weaponize that. See, she'll weaponize with a sweet voice and all that stuff, and then use that against you. Look at how Israelite men fell so easily. Well, they not easily, but fell mostly because they use our women to weaponize against us, which the Lord said he was going to do. Stumble not. Let me just drop that. As climbing up a sandy way is the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. You understand how hard and difficult it is. So you don't be talking, you just be trying to chill, and a woman is just it's like see that's all they have to do is have a woman's voice yelling at them, telling them to do stuff in prison. People change real fast. Stumble not at her beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman shall be, but so pretty much it on that. I'm gonna go back to that. Kind of good. Behold, this is I found, said the preacher, counting one by one to find out this count. Which he said, my soul, this is back in it's on the form, Ecclesiastes 7, verse 28, which yet my soul seeketh, but not findeth. One man of 1,000 I have found, but a woman among of those I have not found. Lo, this only have I found, that God has made man upright, but they have sound out many inventions. That's going on. But not at one. He just didn't find. Even it's just women they're the weaker vessels. You can't like count it against them though. That's just the Lord made it like that. But as she did this, it's not gonna be a long lesson. It's just some thoughts I had. Just thinking like it's really falling for them. This is Micah chapter 7, verse. I'm gonna start at 8. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, and I shall rise. When I sit in the darkness, the Lord shall be my light unto me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and shall behold his righteousness. So the man's been complaining, especially trying to get these women right and all that stuff. And now look at what happened. The Lord is pleading the cause, judging these women at an alarming rate, showing that now they're completely changing. Now there's some women that are now trying to get back to the right spirit, calling out these Instagram hoes and all these stuff, telling them all their secrets. Bam. That's what the Lord pleading our cause. And then after this, so all these ones that won't get right, then shall that is my enemy shall see it. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame. See, they used to yell like it was a song like I got murder in my mind, and it says I don't know, it's about fucking abortion. Baby daddy free, yeah, that's what it is. This bitch, you see, you hear this? There's an enemy, and they were complaining like, oh, I got him for child support. They were rejoicing, and the Lord pleaded our cause. Shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street. In the day that the wall, she's going to be trodden down like feces. Nothing. She's going to be They're gonna be ravished. They're gonna be all this stuff. They're gonna have so much help. Like, cause what do you like? Women have no value now. These women now. I'm telling these Instagram because women take it. That's what's gonna happen. And so she's gonna be trodden down like the mire in the street, hit in the mouth, and then there's gonna be no, and it's your fault. It's literally your fault. The Lord put the Spirit on you, and you guys took advantage of it. He said, but he said he was gonna do that. He said he was gonna put a new thing: a man shall compass, a woman shall compass a man. I'm gonna end off with this. Because now you better find a man of the Lord like these other smarter ones that are trying to pleading, like, hey, pick me, man of the Lord preferably. They thought they had it in like Samuel, damn, I always say Kevin Samuels, but he couldn't even handle it. He's not a man of the Lord, so he was they put him to death. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than golden wedge of Ophir, which is a rare gold. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of the shall be fierce. And I shall be as a chastened roy, it says gazelle, it's a type of animal, and as sheep that no man take up, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee into his own country. So all these they should have did it already, but I'm trying to go. I'm gonna just drop down. Their children also should be dashed to the pieces before their eyes, and the houses shall be spoiled, and the wives ravished. I had to say that because you're not with a man of the Lord, like are all these heathen and all stuff. They're gonna be getting judged, and children will be killed. You might try to eat your children, and it be just your house shall be taken apart. And nothing. If you have supplies, thinking you're having, I'm gonna be in my basement. No, you don't get the door kicked in and your wife's going to be raped, and you women, you're going to be participate. And if you don't, and if they like it, they might just freaking tie you to a tree, and then like you're going to just be a slave for the rest of your miserable life until the Lord put you to death or the new missiles hit. Because some of these Instagram models like are these women in Hollywood. They're gonna have deaths like that. They're gonna be a sex slave until the news hit them because they're wicked. So with that, I want to give all glory, honors, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash, the Wadiyah by Hashem Yahshai. Shalom.